really didn't have anything from Ronda. She's kind of boring on social media. But Tony Khan said something stupid.
Oh yeah. You want to? Are we gonna temporarily make it a Tony Khan tinfoil hat moment?
He stole it from Tommy Boy, but still. I book wrestling for the sickos because that's what I am and that's what I care about. No shit, Tony. We, in fact, do know that you are, in fact,
I'm not surprised.
He's just going to keep doubling down on Jericho.
The learning tree?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Did I get that right on the first try? Jesus, I didn't know if that would happen. So this is a big topic in wrestling right now because everybody's watching on Dark Side, no free shout outs, the Who Killed WCW. And they said towards the end of WCW, a lot of times, Bischoff and the Turner Broadcasting, whatever, they were just kind of throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. They would do whatever the fuck they wanted. You saw some of the most ridiculous stuff ever in pro wrestling in those last 2 or 3 years of WCW. I'm not saying this is the case. Are we seeing the death rattle of AEW? Bo, you're a Duval boy. I'm not trying to dox you. You saw them from inception to where they're at now. Like, do we think this is the death rattle where Tony Khan's just like, fuck it, I'm going to do whatever I want? You know what I mean? Like, or have we reached the point where Tony Khan realizes that Daddy's going to keep pumping him full of money and he can legitimately do whatever he wants? What do you guys think?
He ain't making money because I've been to Daly's place when they first got going to a packed fucking house. I've been to Daly's place during the pandemic. And then I've been to a Daly's place in this era. And it looked like a pandemic.
I loved that. That was beautiful, Bo. Spitting bars.
It straight went from packed arenas to the pandemic happened to the pandemic arenas. It was bad, man. Like they were hiring seat fillers. Tickets were like going for $10 the day of the show. The section that me and Nicole were in, there was no one around us. It's sad to see.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. It is really sad to see because we need good wrestling. And AEW is where the best wrestle. Sorry, that Mariah May, Mina Shirakawa, Tony Storm stuff on my mind. It's where the best wrestle is what I'm looking for. Also, no free shout outs. The episode from last night for Smack and Raw. I thought it was a great title. I think that the business, as the IWC likes to refer to it, needs as much good wrestling as possible. And I say it a lot, and I will continue to say it till I'm blue in the face. The more wrestling that's out there is great. You know what I mean? I say it with content creators. There's room at the table for everybody. I will say the exact same thing to wrestling promoters. There's room at the table for everybody. Nobody is perfect. WWE showed that from 2002 range to 2019 before AEW got here. They never took Impact seriously. They ran it by like a monopoly, and they literally went from the Attitude Era when 16 million people were watching Raw to where they're at now. And if you tallied all of the shows together, you're not equaling that. You see the issue? WWE got complacent and lazy. The rest of the wrestling business is finally catching up because the hair wasn't as far ahead of the tortoise as they thought they were.
Yep.
That's the issue with pro wrestling.
And I think the roles have changed. I think WWE is now the turtle and AEW is trying to be the hare.
They are. And you've got to learn, you got to get your tracks underneath you. You know what I mean? You can't go on your first day and run a marathon. It takes you a little bit. We're seeing Tony Khan slip and slide some. But the wrestling needs AEW. Be careful. Where did that go? How come I can't see that? Oh, there it is. Be careful when critiquing AEW. You might get blamed for not watching it and knowing nothing. I 1000% say it regularly, and I'm not sure why. AEW Dynamite is one of the shows that I 100% will make sure I'm at my desk at 7 o'clock for. And I don't know why, but it's got me hooked. It's got its talons in me that deep, followed very closely by NXT. And that's 100% Scouts and Bo's fault.
Well, moving back to Ryback.
Oh yeah, this is your segment. Me and Bo are just having a conversation.
So to try to get more traction on his post, which I'm pretty sure he has seen this segment because I have literally said this more than one time. He has decided to unblock everyone that he had previously blocked, which is why I've said nobody sees his stuff because he blocks everybody. So cool seeing so many unblocked accounts still interacting with me here, despite the account still being suppressed to my great followers. Check in here with a positive comment and let's get this account consistently back in the 6 to 7 figure impression range. #hungry. So he's using this to then retweet the negative comments and push his nutrition stuff. At Ryback, thanks for unblocking me. You're still a transphobic, xenophobic, hateful piece of human waste. You okay, Eric? Check out my Hope Spot mood and stress support here.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's kind of a genius marketing ploy, though, to quote tweet your hate and use it. That's kind of genius.
I'm blocking everyone for attention. How desperate are you? Thank you. Praying hands. You haven't been on TV in 8 years. You're no suppressed. You're not suppressed. You're a has-been. More plates, more dates already exposed you for steroids. So your truth has always been a lie. How the fuck do you do steroids and sell supplements? And it goes on. Incorrect. That guy made a video claiming I say I'm natty. I guess natural.
Yeah.
When I've always stated I've been on TRT since 28. I also came off of TRT in 2016, 2017 and restored my natural testosterone to low normal. First of all, that's not something I would probably publicly admit.
Yo, guys, I got low normal T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But by his testosterone, thank you to all the great people and fans out there that see this. To my haters, may you find a fraction of the peace and happiness I have in life.
Bargain basement wish version of Goldberg. God damn. That's how you feel, my guy.
Damn.
WWE is notorious for releasing false information. This is him going back to his regularly scheduled programming. Not only on talent, but also other wrestling promotions. The day I walked out and told them to fuck off, it was almost immediately put out that I got sent home. They then used their partner publications to push out false information about me and damage my reputation. Much of that got pulled after legal action was threatened. They had my social media illegally suppressed after I refused to give them my account with an NDA. These people are pure evil and will do anything to make others' lives more difficult and persuade their hardcore brainwashed faithful to start attacking. The truth always wins, and you must not back down from the evil empire, or its glum gremlin bleacher bumps. That's hard to say. Now, Ryback, if you wanted to get more than 6.6 thousand views, you should have done hashtag WWE and put some hashtags at the end. Since you're clearly watching this and you followed my first advice of unblocking all the people that you blocked, also start using relevant hashtags and you will get people seeing your shit.
Also, don't be petty. Like, take your unlikes back. Literally. Like, who went back like 9 weeks to unlike every Ryback video we've ever made or whatever the fuck it is now? Like, who took the time to do that? That one segment hurt you that bad? Bro, just hang out, talk, answer 5 random questions. This is me talking to you right now, Skip. Let's do it, okay? Man to man, Skip Sheffield. Answer 5 random questions. Hashtag eat my nuts.
Use hashtag.
Oh, sorry. Feed me more. Whatever you say. Sorry.
It's hungry. It's hungry.
Hungry. Sorry. Hashtag hungry.
Eat my nuts. Jesus.
Oh, I do have one more. I'm so sorry.
I don't care. It's anything goes.
Eat my nuts.
Hashtag eat my nuts.
I appreciate, shout out to Shayna Hill who made a TikTok. I'm not going to show the TikTok, but since Ryback has 2 TikTok accounts, one for his him and one for his nutrition, he went live with himself.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of smart.
On TikTok, went live with himself on TikTok.
B. Dave said, "Crabback's so dumb, he's funny." You're absolutely right.
That's why we do this, because I started noticing like all the funny, stupid shit.
Eat my nuts.
So
hashtag eat my nuts.
Hashtag eat my nuts.
That's the new. That's if I could ever get a Will Gray hashtag started. God, please let it be hashtag eat my nuts.
I'm trying to get the hashtag free Paul Heyman going.
For hashtag free Paul Heyman, hashtag eat my nuts, hashtag ginger ninja. Bo's like, I don't need a hashtag.
I'm still learning hashtags.
Me too. I'm fucking terrible. One week I think SEO is great, and then the next week it's like absolute shit. At least I'm doing good with my writing. Like Last Word on Sports was like, dude, you're doing great. Your articles are putting out great views. I'm like, sweet, because my goddamn YouTube sucks. Like, I love you if you're watching at YouTube. We love you, Temple, the rest of the guys over there. We love y'all. That's not what we're talking about.
YouTube's hard to navigate.
YouTube's algorithm is hard to navigate. We love you guys. You do it for a living. Don't me. Like, you swim in an ocean of SEO shit. You understand it like it's your job, because it is. Speaking of your job, it's news and rumors time.
I feel like this whole show is my job.
It's ultimately babysitting Bo and I 40 hours a week. Why we sit around and go, what do you think about this? Like, okay, that won't get us canceled. What do you think about this? Yeah. Can I say this? Is this okay?
I will text Al, just so everyone knows out there in internet land. I will text Al and ask her if something is politically correct, and she'll be like, no.
You can't say that.
She's like, sorry. I've made Will go get her out of the living room to ask her questions.
He said, I'm tired of reading Skip Sheffield. Ryback tweaks make my eyes bleed. We know. It's just hilarious to make fun of him. It's fun.